Hi guys, we're well into harvesting season now and we're going to be wanting to produce the best crops that we possibly can. So I'm following on from my two previous tomato growing tip videos and we're going for the next stage now. So some of you will already know this, but as your tomatoes start to ripen, you need to take off some of the bottom leaves. Now there's a reason you do this. Generally it's only the leaves that have started to yellow or looking a little bit diseased, because they become a bit of a drain on the plant and you don't want the plant putting all its energy and food into trying to revive those leaves. You want it to go into the fruit. So I'm going to show you with some tomato plants that I've got here. I've got chocolate cherry, moneymaker, there's a yellow one which I can't remember the name of right now, and vine tomato as well, I think it's Sweet Million. So mine are now starting to ripen up, so I shall turn the camera around and I'll show you what I mean about taking some of the leaves off. So there are my biggest tomato plants, just there. You can see on the floor in front that there's some smaller ones. So this one right here, they are looking a little bit drooped. I haven't watered them yet tonight, guys. It's been quite a warm day. But yeah, this one is the chocolate cherry, and I've got some nice cherry ones starting to blush up there. And on the bottom here, there's some of these dead and dying leaves. So I'm just gonna snip those off. Sunlight isn't getting to them anymore, so they're not going to be beneficial, and they're dying anyway, so as I say, they're only going to be a drain on the plant. So generally you only take leaves off up until the first truss, so that the first truss then starts getting all of the nutrients and the sugars and the yumminess to make your tomatoes, well, just really tasty basically. So we've got some more on here, so I'm going to do the same with this one. Now the first truss on this is a little bit higher, but I've got some good leaves still on there that are going to be photosynthesizing. You don't want to take all the leaves off your plant, because if not, it's not going to be able to feed itself with the sunlight. So I'm going to take the first few off just down here. Yeah, it looks like my tomato is actually shot out of the bottom again, out of another node. There's also got some little bumpy bits here, so that'll be where the humidity, because I've got these sort of sunk into the pots by about 6 inches, the humidity will have been a little bit higher in here, so it's sort of bumping, thinking it might send out some more roots. So I think, because this one here has got some yellow on it as well, so I'm just going to take that one off too. So yeah, just like that. So I'll, oh, a little bit of nature. Don't know if that's going to focus properly. A nice little spider who thinks he's caught something, but actually all he's caught is a feather, unfortunately. But he'll be catching all the bugs for me anyway. So yeah, just snip. This one's shot out the bottom as well. Obviously quite happy. Snip that one. And that one. Now you'll notice when I'm snipping, I have my secateurs a certain way round, and that's because you want the blade to the stem, because, hang on, let me show you. So you want this blade towards the stem, because that's the clean cut side. If you had that piece towards the stem, you'd end up with it, because they're bypass like scissors, you'd end up crushing it, and it'd end up with a not, well, it wouldn't have a clean cut to it. So always have your blade the side that you want the cut. And so this one, I'm turning my secateurs upside down in there, so that the blade is always towards the stem. They're all shooting from the bottom apart from the yellow one. So one more. So snip, and go around the other side and snip. So that one has only got a couple of leaves on the bottom that weren't looking great. Yes, they definitely need water. I know, oh, that one's fell off anyway. I know that. And probably a feed as well. So once your fruit is set in, You need to be feeding quite regularly. Well, it depends on your routine really. I feed once every couple of weeks. Some people might say once every week or every sort of 3-4 days, but you find what's best for you. So yeah, I hope it's been helpful. I've got some nice clear stem tomatoes. Just please don't look at the fact that they're wilting because I haven't watered them yet today. So yeah, I hope that's helpful, and keep smiling. I'm going to go and wash my hands.